So I was just going through my screenshots on please stop on on Super Smash Bros. Brawl because I was playing with Brother, and I'm like, hey, let's try telling a story with these pictures. And so we had this game a few years ago, and then Brother broke it, and we got it 4 years again later. 4 years later, excuse me. So there's gonna be a lot of pictures of Peach because when we first got this game, I mained her. So let's get started on this story. Okay, this is the first picture. Let me make sure. Okay, yes, this is the first picture. Here we go. Let's start the story. So, Peach was on a casual stroll through the mountains when Meta Knight came and decided to stab her. And then she got mad and grabbed his wing and threw him. And then she went flying. And then they went to a different place and Meta Knight decided to stab her again. And then he stabbed her again from a different angle. Yeah, I used to take the same picture just from different angles. I don't know why. And then Peach twisted her spine and probably dislocated her leg because she was mad at Meta Knight and tried to attack him, but didn't work. And then Samus flew in and interrupted the fight. And then Peach butt-bumped her in an explosion of hearts and love and gross mushy stuff. And a gun. And lipstick. And then Peach broke her back again. This story is so stupid. Then Peach found something made out of metal and ate it, and she turned into metal, and Samus wants to stop it, so she's throwing pills at Peach to make it stop, but Peach is like, no! And there's a flower growing out of her butt. Because why not? Excellent. But then Peach turned back to normal because the pill hit her and it spontaneously exploded. Maybe that's what this purple stuff is, I don't know. And then Peach whipped out her parasol and King Dedede appeared, and she was just flying, and King Dedede came and was like, I'ma whack you with my hammer. That okay with you? And then Peach got mad and hit him with I think that's a tennis racket. Also Lucas. My boy Lucas. and then
Peach is coming down to kick Dedede off the ledge.
No. That doesn't make sense. I gotta continue. And then King Dedede slipped and fell and he was gonna fall off the ledge, and Peach, long live the princess. But then King Dedede got mad and he got up and whacked Peach with his hammer. Also Peach got her own. But Peach got mad and took her wrath out on Samus. And then King Dedede tried to eat Peach. And Peach got mad again and took her wrath out on Samus. And then Peach went back over to King Dedede to attack him. And Lucas is airborne. And Little Mac. And then Peach was running away from King Dedede. Also, what the heck is this? What is this? But then Peach went flying again. And then Peach got sandwiched between an angry Samus and a mad King Dedede because King Dedede just wanted to spend time with Peach and Samus just wanted to spend time with Peach, but Peach took her anger out on Samus. Also, Lucas. But then Peach slipped and fell off the cliff. And then Samus pulled her up and, yeah. And I think Lucas tried to fart on her or something, but I'm not sure. And then Peach just watches the catastrophe. Samus in the air. I think Lucas up smashed her and King D's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna whack you with my hammer now. And Peach is just like, duh. And then oh, oops.
That was me, sorry.
Don't do that. And then Peach got mad at King Dedede for hitting Samus, and so she hit him. He seems to not be enjoying it very much. Also, look at that tongue. Oh god, I'm so weird. But then King Dedede recuperated. I think that's the right word to use. And Peach didn't notice. Also, Lucas is airborne again. Because why not?
There's an explosion in the background.
Oh yeah, no, Lucas farted. I really don't know how to tell the story with Lucas. He's my boy, I should know. And then they went to a different place, and Meta Knight came back and sought, I think is what I'm looking, sought revenge on Peach. But he hit Lucas instead, and now Lucas is flying in the distance. And then Lucas broke his neck. That's gonna be so painful. And Peach doesn't even notice. And then Peach wanted to fart on Meta Knight, because why not? But Meta Knight moved out of the way and put Samus there instead. Peach farted on
You mean
wait,
Zelda?
Zelda, excuse me, not Samus. Zelda, and her fart turned into pink lovey-dovey things. And also, is that a Pokeball?
That's a capsule.
Oh, this is a capsule?
Yeah.
Oh, now I see. It looks like a Pokeball from this angle. And then Peach shoved Zelda out of the way and attacked Meta Knight again. Also, Lucas is part of Meta Knight now. I think they're merging. Because, what is that? And then Peach died. And Lucas, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. But Peach came back to life, but is now hanging from a cliff. And then she died. Also, Lucas is jumping off the high dive. Because why not? Look how dramatic that is. Also, Peach is sitting while I think Ike is on fire or something. I don't know. And also Lucas. And she's just watching his poor corpse rot. How dare you hurt my boy? How dare you? Peach, stay away from Lucas. Also, there's an explosive box here, which probably isn't very safe. Yep, I was right. Ike is on fire. Ike is like, don't hurt Lucas. I will kill you now. Peach is like, ha? And then she whacked poor Lucas with a golf club, and Ike is even more triggered now. Poor Lucas, seriously. Yep, Ike was mad and he slashed Peach in the butt for hurting poor Lucas. And then set her on fire. But Peach broke her arm in order to attack Lucas again. Look, seriously, what happened to her arm?
That's the broken graphics.
And then she threw Lucas. Well, this game's from 2008. You gotta cut it a little slack. But Ike got mad again and attacked Peach. Also accidentally hit Lucas in the process. Also, what is this thing?
I think he likes Lucas.
He likes Lucas. And Mario got mad too, so he punched Peach, which set her on fire. And Lucas is just dancing in the background while his head's on fire. I'm sure he's, in like 2 seconds, gonna go insane for the fact that his precious hair is on fire. Also, then Peach fell off a cliff. I think this is Mario. Mario just watches her demise, and Ike is like, yes. And then Lucas kicked her. But then she got up and saw Mario dying, and she's just like, ooh, I gotta see this. Also paper. And then Ness got mad at Peach for hurting Lucas, and so now he's electrocuting her. And Mario doesn't care. And here's it from a different angle, because why not? Then Peach took off her crown because she does not deserve to be princess anymore. Also, Ness is falling off the cliff for some reason, and I think this is Mario. God, this story is just, ugh.
And now Peach
And then
strangled by hair.
No. And then Peach's neck snaps, and her hair goes through her neck. And then she dislocates her legs or something, watching Mario run away. She's like, no, Mario, I love you. Don't leave me. Mario's like, I am leaving you. And then Peach got sad and jumped into air. While in reality, she didn't jump into air, it was actually Ike slashing her. And also there's a shell. And Ness is here too. And then Pit shoved Peach out of the way and said, it's my time to shine now. Then Rossetti came. No rest. No rest. And
that sums up Valmar in a nutshell.
And Pit doesn't look very happy about the fact that there's no rest. But then Peach came back and sat in a cage, because she has nothing better in life to do. And then Bowser and Luigi came. Pit, who knows where that guy went. And Luigi's dead. And Mario's sitting on Peach's head, and Bowser's... Oh wait, I can make this rhyme. Luigi is dead, Mario's sitting on her head, and Bowser is... Oh god, this is not the first time this happened, when I was trying to turn this picture into a rhyme, but I couldn't think of anything else. But then Luigi came back to life and farted through his nose. Peach? Peach died. And then Luigi died because he could smell his fart since it came through his nose. Mario didn't like it so much either. and Peach is still dead. And Luigi and Mario are fusing? I don't know. And Bowser's like, I will capture you, Peach. I will never give up. Peach is like, no. And then Ike spontaneously appears and sets himself on fire. And then Ivysaur flies into the distance. And yeah, now there's a tile growing out of his head. And then Peach goes through hyperspace. And then she's on this random spaceship floating through space on her umbrella. And Mario's here, because why not? And Peach, now Peach is flying on an asteroid. and then she got hit by this thing, because Lakitu was mad at her. Then Bowser got stuck in the ground. And Peach pushed him there, and Luigi's just sitting on the ground to prevent Bowser from getting out. I'm sorry, I have no clue where this story is going. And then Peach freed Waluigi from prison, and Mario is too ashamed to look at her. And Bowser just got really mad. He decided to go all out in capturing Peach by stuffing her in his shell. But Peach got annoyed and just left, because she doesn't care anymore. And then Ike came again. And so did Pikachu. And then Sheik appeared, and Pikachu's just watching these two. Also a capsule. And then Shadow came and used Chaos Control. Now Pikachu is frozen in air. Zelda's just watching, and also some other people here who I can't tell who they are. You'd be running home to Mama. It says Pit up there, but I don't see Pit anywhere. And, I'm sorry about the awkward silence. I have no clue where this story is going. And then Marth came out of nowhere, and Meta Knight came back, and Olimar came to wreak havoc. And then, I think that's Ike. Ike came to stop him, but Ice Climbers wanted to work with Marth. And then they kind of exploded, I guess. And then King Dedede just jumps in and starts flying around. And then Zelda stands here in the sand, watching. Actually, no, she's not watching. Her eyes are closed, but... And then Pit comes back, and Falco comes, and they just start doing weird nonsense. And Sheik comes too, and does stuff. And Pit stands on her head. And then Ice Climbers come, and they're like, we want to kill Sheik! And Falco's just like, do whatever you want, I don't care. And then Link comes and he's like, no, don't kill Sheik. And Falco's like, I didn't do anything, and the Ice Climbers are just laying here dead, and Sheik is running away. Then the Ice Climbers jumped into water? I don't know. But then Link wreaked havoc on them, and yeah. Oh, oops. Why did you do that? And then he beat up Falco for what he did, but accidentally hurt Sheik in the process. Stabbed a sword right through Sheik's thigh. And then Zelda came in hopes to stop this mayhem, and King Dedede wants to work with her. But Zelda doesn't want to work with King Dedede, so she's gonna set him on fire. But then Link didn't want her to, so he crystallized her. She crystallized herself, or whatever. And then Captain Falcon came and Zelda threw him over Link, and Link just doesn't care. And then Zelda jumped into sand. And then Link sent her flying. And then King Dedede came back because he still wants to work with Zelda, but Zelda's ignoring him. And then she throws him in the air, and Captain Falcon just watches. And then Zelda starts dancing and setting her hands, making her hands glow, I don't know. And then she makes her whole body glow. And the Link is just standing here, watching the pure beauty. And then Zelda turns back to normal and walks down the path. Yeah, I used to main Zelda too. That's why there's so many Zelda pictures also. And then Zelda gets mad, and because why not? Because she needs to eat a Snickers, and she attacks King Dedede. Well, King Dedede still wanted to work with her, but Captain Falcon didn't do anything wrong, but she just attacks them anyway. And then she tries to dab in front of a Waddle Dee to impress it. And here's the guy. This guy comes out of nowhere. And by the way, brother thought this guy was Jeff from Earthbound. This is not Jeff. Dude, this is not Jeff. Why did you think this was Jeff?
I don't know.
He came out of
So
nowhere.
many buildings just seems like something Jeff would do. Hashtag Jeff is Bill Nye's son confirmed.
and he
Put that in the
and he gave Zelda a stern talking to. But Captain Falcon had died from the beating, and Meta Knight is terrified. But then Captain Falcon cloned himself and ran down the path. And then did gymnastics? I don't know. But then Ike came back again, and so did Samus, and they got into a little bit of a fight. And Fox tried to stop it, but it was too mesmerizing to do anything about. Also, he has a lightsaber.
And Yoshi.
Wait, Yoshi? Oh yeah, Yoshi! Yo, it looks like he's trying to eat him. Oh my god.
The katana girls.
Yeah, then the katana.
Slash
No, stop. Then the katana. I'm telling the story, and then katana comes to attack everybody, and like new people, and Marth just admires this. And then Lucario comes out of nowhere and sends an aura sphere flying at Meta Knight.
Hashtag I'm the only person who doesn't like Lucario ever.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was nothing. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Then Lucas came back because he was still mad about getting beat up by Peach and he wanted his revenge. But then Samus and Sonic turned themselves into balls so they wouldn't have to watch. And then Tails, Knuckles, and Silver came, but they weren't interested, so they left. And then Pikachu appeared, but he was flat. He got squashed by Lucas's anger. And Kirby was not amused by this situation. And Ness wanted to help Lucas, but the hammer was too heavy. And then Lucas found Mr. Saturn, but he crawled into this hole, and he was looking for him. And Pit just wants to kill Lucas now. But then Lucas gets his revenge on Pit. And then he finds a magical candy stick and sticks it into the wall so he doesn't fall. But then he finds a capsule and it gets shoved into his face. Because Toon Link put it there. And then and Toon Link then took the magical candy stick and shoved it in his nose. So it would always be a part of him. And then Mr. Game & Watch came and picked up a gun. And started shooting everybody. And then Lucas spontaneously combusted. Because Luigi shot him. And then Ganondorf got mad at Lucas and picked him up to give him a stern talking to. And then Lucas got mad at Ness for not helping him, so he decided to shoot Ness. Although I think Ness is enjoying this way more than he should. But Lucas decided it was all okay, so he just left. Then Rope Snake just comes and he's like, ooh. Oh man, that's it. It looks like the story is done here for now.
We need to make more photos.
Yes, we need more pictures. But we have 130 of them. This is the story. It was so stupid.
How long is this video?
18.5 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. That story.
And it's 9:09 in the morning.
That was amazing, that story. What was your guys' favorite part of that magnificent story? Say in the comments below.